Hello, welcome guys. Welcome to episode 12 of this kid is 40 Sorare journey. Episode 13 guys. Okay, here we go. I'm sure you guys saw the my my title. Yes, your boy have sold all of his rares. He does not have a single rare card in, in his gallery or in his club. And I don't know whether I made the right decision, guys. I think I might have made the decision out of emotion, I guess. Um, I didn't. I did sell it at a bit of a loss, technically, but I'll kind of explain why I kind of did what I did. Okay, so we'll do a few things this video. We'll talk a little bit about my game week, which wasn't a very good game week 300, and then we'll talk a little bit about some of the buys that I've been making for the gallery, and then also then again talk a little bit about why I've kind of gotten out of the rare market. So and I know, in previous videos I've been talking. I mean, I started off this whole series buying super rares, right? And then now I've gone down to just, I had a kind of bare bones rare team, and then now no rares at all. So okay, so here we go. So just exactly what Fabrizio Romano is saying in this little animation. So but okay, so let's talk a little bit about my game week. So game week 300, right? So this is game week 300. As you can see, no E threshold, no rewards. Rewards is just a tier 3 from an Asia league, which is really bad. But the funny thing is that I have a lot of very good performing players, right? So I did make some mistakes though in this game week. Some pretty I was a bit rushed, in terms of doing up my lineups. I should have done, some more research. So as per se, like a great example of that would be this All-Star Limited team, right? So I've actually, as you guys know, I've kind of started buying a lot of the second division players. We talked a little bit in the previous video about second division players. So I've gotten some second division players. So Saulo Di Cali, right, who did not play, is a second division player. Second division, I would say information is a little bit harder to get in some leagues. So, trying to figure out exactly who's going to play and who's not sometimes might be a mistake. But although this mistake that I made was probably something that I could have, circumvented. I could have. This is something that I should have known. So I think I've kind of traded him out already, right? But the idea was that if you look at the SO5, right, he only played at the end of the season. He did not play for the start of the season at all, right? He had a very high score. And I just failed to check, man. That was just my mistake. There were a lot of players I could play right here. If you look at just Majid Hosseini did not play a single match. I did not put him in a single, and he scored. He's on fire right now, guys. Guys, if you guys want a cheap defender from the Challenger Europe, this guy is pretty insane, man. As you can see, look, he's pretty on fire right now. He had an 86. His team won 3-0. So I could have put him in. If I put him in, could have probably gotten a reward, man. So yeah, Silveira did not do that. Also, Silveira is from the second division, La Liga, Deportivo. Deportivo, he did not have a good match. He had some minor decisives, conceded a goal. And this was a team that I think Deportivo Alaves was favored to win. But somehow, yeah, they did not. So as you can see from the defenders, right, from the goalkeeper ratings, as you can see, their goalkeeper was working, had a lot of work to do. So he was saving a lot of them. And look at this, guys, $52 only, guys. I tell you, the second division players, there's so much value. So I think if you guys want a cheap goalkeeper, this is one of them. So yeah, I got Silva. So these two, but then all three of these guys did really well. Noboa had a 70 rating, 2 decisive, although he missed the penalty, could have gotten 80. Sven Kums did pretty well, scored 1 decisive. This guy is also another guy that I think is a really good buy for his price. I know it's not the cheapest, but he literally gets decisive every match. Thomas Goinginger also doing very well. They totally hammered Skra, catch point SCR, I'll touch. Call him Skra. Got a decisive from there. So I mean, even though with this bad performance, if he played, if I had a 50, 60 pointer, I could have gotten at least a tier 3. So I did not get anything for All-Star. This was okay. We'll talk a little bit about rare later, right? I'll go to rare later. My casual league, not too. I mean, Benzema as per usual. But nah, pretty okay. But didn't win anything. But I could get a tier. I think I should get a tier 1 common or tier 0 common. This was the one that kind of I would say disappointed me a little bit. I had a lot of high hopes for this. AZ is a good team and they did pretty well. Clean sheet for Obi Verhos. Pantelis did pretty well from an AA perspective. But the attackers did not do well. So Jesus Medina, Hodge Carrascal, and Fedor Kalov did not do well. They actually they did not perform well, man. The attacking team did not perform well. So yeah, and that was I would say not the best performances you could say from them. They had a 0-0 draw against Rostov, if I'm not wrong. And I think the most painful part is that I actually had sold off both Pestchakov and Osipenko before the match. Did not expect actually Rostov to actually, because Rostov, and if you look at their previous matches, right, they've been conceding literally every match. Every single Pestchakov has not gotten a clean sheet, I think, for the close for about I think 8 to 9 matches in a row. So yeah, could have waited a little bit. His back fee's still very cheap, though, 55. So I made a loss on him. But if you look at his SO5 scores, check it out, man. They've not actually had a clean sheet, I think, since Kimki. Kimki is probably one of the worst teams in. So yeah, they're not known for that one, and especially with such a powerful team in CSK Moscow, which have probably one of the most potent attacks. All three of these guys have scored 4 goals in their last, I would say, 5 to 6 matches. All of them are, in many ways, top scorers in the Russian league right now, and they did not even have one decisive between all three of them. Pretty disappointing, but it's okay. I think they do have. Let's see who they have in their next match. I thought this was going to be, not say easy match, but this was going to be one of their better matchups. So let's look at their next matchup. Okay, next matchup is good. So Krila, Krasnodar, Torpedo, they're all pretty strong, I would say. I think Dynamo will probably be the toughest one. So next 4 matches, they could come back. So still putting a lot of faith in my attacking stack for CSK Moscow. But yeah, here we go. Champion America was pretty painful, man. Antonio Rodriguez, big mistake for putting him in. I put him Eloy Room, my goalkeeper from Columbus Crew, which is a good performer. But there was that jersey challenge, which I should have joined in hindsight. So Antonio Rodriguez did not even play. I mean, he was standing in for the injured goalkeeper. The injured goalkeeper come back. And then Jonathan Sorare, once again, this has happened to me before. I had a rare cut before, and then he suddenly got injured, like, out of nowhere. So he was sick or something, so he did not play. It was kind of sad because everybody did very, very well. I think, Philadelphia had a 6-0 win. Even though Inter Miami lost, he got in another decisive, scored another goal. Bernardo had 2 decisive. And yeah, if any of this started, I probably got at least some sort of reward also. So missed chances here in Champion America. Champ Asia is where I got a reward. And surprisingly, with only less than 300 points, which is quite rare. Kim Jun-hyun, oh my god, I tell you, goalkeeper, man. Goalkeepers get hammered now in the new Matrix. Lee Ki-ji, man. But with that being said, there are certain defenders that will do very well in the new Matrix. I think Lee Ki-ji is definitely a person to look for. Very, very cheap right now. He's probably going to cost you just... I won him in a reward, which is pretty nice. But he is probably about $7, right? The last auction is about $7. If you look at his scores, though, fantastic scores, man. He's going through a very nice run patch, but I think he did this with a loss. I mean, he had an assist, so he definitely racks assists, but even without assists, he has pretty strong AA scores. And I think the new Matrix kind of fits him well, but he has 2 tough matches coming up. So FC Seoul and Ulsan are pretty strong teams. So I think if you want to get him, just be wary about that. But for $5-6, fantastic. Lee Sang-min, also another guy I bought, slightly more expensive, but really, really good. Fran Merida did not get a decisive, but fantastic AA for a midfielder. I think one of the cheat codes, right, is to go to CSL, the Chinese league, and then look for foreign players, right? They just do so well in that league, man. Thiago Santana, they win, but for the first time, no decisive, but pretty okay. So I don't know. I think I will hold on, right? Because there's really 93%. There's only 1 Korea match left. So I think I will hold on for this tier 3, but a tier 3 will probably cost 50 cents. So it's not really much of a reward, but an extra cut for the club, I guess. Jersey challenge. Oh, wow. He actually got an assist. I didn't know that. Oh, I just missed it by a little bit then. Oh, I didn't know. Emil Ranta. The match is still currently ongoing at the moment. 84 minutes. And yes, he has... Oh my God. He has 2 assists. Wow, fantastic. That's good. And they were missing their best player in this match. So, wow, this is not updated somehow. I have 2 assists right here. So this is a 90 pointer. So I just missed it out by just a little bit, I guess. Yeah, Luchenko did not score, did not get decisive. Came in as a sub. This guy, man, Salva Salila, good AA, even though Deportivo did not do well. Pikachu played better than usual. I think he's starting to find his form. I'm trying to see what is their next match. I want to see whether Pikachu has a good matchup for the next match. Oh my god, against Sanfrecce. Okay, this is probably a match they will lose, but after that they got 3 matches, man. Sanfrecce is not an easy match. Okay. Okay, so yeah, this is. I should have put Eloy Room, even though a 46 pointer into my America team, then that would be at least got me some sort of reward. Specialist. Okay, so for specialists, so the 2 under, I would say 2 players that are under 40 is actually Albert Gudmonsen and West India. Did not do well, even though Genoa did win. What did he play as? Did he play as a midfielder or play as a striker? Let me see. Not good AAs though. But yeah, he played the whole match. So let's see how it goes. Maybe, hopefully, through time, he will get better. But Genoa seems to be a strong team in the CVB. So it's something to look out for. This guy, man. Oh my God. This guy, I think I'm making money on him. Because this guy is like almost, really making money. So I got him at, let me put it in euros. Okay, I bought the same price. What's even now? So I bought 69. Somebody's putting at 70. This guy for 70 and he's an under 23 defender. I can look at his scores, guys. Absolutely amazing scores right here, man. Yeah, even in a loss, he had a clearance on the line. Can't wait to have him. I'm going to have him in some of my midweek team, so I'm really excited for this. So this looks like a really solid player. And yeah, I was pretty disappointed with Mikitadze. This is probably one of the most touted players for the second league divisions. Did not do well. I think Dijon is one of the tougher teams, but they will have a very easy fixture midweek, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. Underdog was a bit of a throwaway team. This Febas, Nicholas Gavari and Febas are new and second division. We're just trying them out. Kasim Adams usually is a very strong player, did not do well. He conceded a penalty, so that sucked. And Tim Prika did not get a single decisive in a 3-1 loss. So all in all, not the best of weeks, I'm being honest. I think pretty shitty game week. I mean, a tier 3, no EVE, no nothing. And I don't know, I think because of that, I guess I was a little bit flustered. I got a bit emotional. I told myself, you know what? It is my thinking, right? I'll go through the rare. So this is the rare. So I did not get any EVE here. And I think the thing that really scared me, I guess, or maybe kind of got me thinking a lot is that a goalkeeper is very expensive, right? A goalkeeper that's going to, like Korea League is going to end in about a few weeks' time. Japan League is going to, MLS is going to end. You know, a lot of the American Asian leagues where the cheaper goalkeepers are, they're going to end soon. The European goalkeepers, it's very hard for you to find a decent one below like about $1,000, right? Even in second division, right? A decent one. And the problem is that's only decent ones. Not even decent. It's probably just the goalkeeper who starts. One thing that's been happening a lot, right, is that the new AA, the new scoring matrix is killing a lot of goalkeepers, especially if you are a goalkeeper that concedes a lot of goals. And my worry is that a lot of the cheaper goalkeepers, the rare ones, you know, the ones that maybe sub 1K or even below 1K, are all not very good goalkeepers. Man, they are going to concede goals. They're going to. So I need to probably fork out maybe 1,005 euros or 1,004 euros for a decent goalkeeper. And to me, and then plus with a forward who's also not cheap, a forward probably is another 200 euros. That's 1,007. And then maybe I can fill it up with maybe 150 euros each for the rest, and that could probably work, right? 450, 200, that's 650, plus the 1,005, that's about 2,000 euros, 2,002 euros, or 2,001 euros, right? 2,001 euros in order to recoup back whatever I've put in, right? I will need to hit upper threshold of 50 euros, right? I think what? For a lot of times, let's do quick math, right? Let's do 2200 divide by 50 euros. I need to win 44 times. And I don't know, man. It's just stressful, man. You know, and it's not confirmed that I can get that 44 game weeks in a row. Some guys will not play. Some guys might get injured. I've gone through this. So which means I probably need to even buy, some, backup players and all. So I told myself, nah, screw it, man. I'm just going to sell all my rest, right? I'm just going to play limiteds. I'll use the money because it's quite a substantial amount. About a few thousand euros, not 3,000, maybe 1,000 euros I have if I were to sell that I managed to get for selling one of them. So that 1,000 euros I need to kind of put in back. I want to put it back into really high tier, I would say high tier limiteds. But I'm not going to go after the Mbappe. So I'm not going to buy Mbappe. What I'll do is that I'll buy more of people like Christian Noboa. I'll buy more people like Sven Kuhns or Thomas Gondinger, right? Who are consistent scorers of 70 to 80 points. You know, more players like this CSK Moscow stack or the AZ stacks, or even maybe something like the Philadelphia Union or stuff like that, right? Which is not going to totally break the bank, but on good days I could get tier 2s. I could even get a tier 1. I've gotten tier 1s before. So yeah, and then you know, and then I feel I could better recruit, you know, whatever I can through that, right? And then I will also put more effort into trading. Right now I'm buying up so many second division players. If you look at my gallery now, I think it's pretty much full of second division. The reason why is because I think that once the second division hits, right, all these players will go up in price, right? I have 2 goalkeepers here. I have 8 defenders here. Some of them are very, very good defenders, like this Carlos Iquedos, right? I think this guy, you know, once there's a lot of games, like, see, I'm making so much money off him already. This guy is going to be a monster, right? He started as a, he started here. Did not do well in the first match. I got 100 points, and this guy is broken in the new matrix. So there's going to be a couple of these players that I'm going to get, and I'm going to continue to buy. So second division is definitely one area that I'm really going to put a lot of focus on, right? So as you can see, I've bought quite a few already second division players. I bought a couple of midfielder. Like I got a very nice FC max stack with Mazis, Jallo, and Mikadzi. Issa Sumere, I got him for dirt cheap. I think less than 10 euros. He just got an 88, right? I got him on a trade. I traded him with Pavel. So yeah, he's solid. Solid AAs, can score the odd goal here and there. After Bordeaux, they have pretty easy matchups all the way for the next 3 matches until they meet Caen, which is probably the best League 2 team right now. So I'm gonna invest quite a bit on all of this. I'm gonna slowly kind of buy up with all the extra cash I have, and I'm gonna just really focus on limited, man. Just put up the best teams, and I'm not gonna too worried about Asian leagues or even American league because the rewards are pretty crap right now for that. Like just talking about rewards, guys. This last week, right? I think gameweek 299. I got a tier 2 I got a tier 2 reward in let me see what's the fight. I got a tier 2 reward. This guy, tier 2, right? For finishing 12, by the way. I finished 12 now, okay, in tier 2. Okay. Guess how much this guy costs? $1. I got $1 card for finishing 12 in Asia. So Asia is one of those, a lot of the cards that I have for Asia is more for me to keep for next year, for the next season, but I'm not gonna, it's so painful, man. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is, but thankfully I got some good rewards here. This tier 3 reward, Leaky G, is a million times better than Kimente, which was a tier 2 reward. Painful, man. Even Growly was better than the Kimente. This was one of the most painful rewards I've gotten, and I've gotten a couple of really good ones through my time here. So yeah, so that happened. So as you can see, so focus mainly on second division Europe, right? Playing in All-Star, playing under 23. I still need to get a good under 23 goalkeeper, so I'm going to work on that, trying to get a good under 23 goalkeeper. Because right now I have so many good under 23 players right now from the second division. Let me show you. So my under 23 team is pretty insane right now. So I have 4 defensive. Hans Dalkrok is amazing. Sam Bukema is amazing. This Ismail Anabia is amazing. I have decent midfielders. You know, even Ito is really good. I have Cabanelas, I have Jallo, right? And then forward-wise, which is probably the most, I have so many of them. I've another big player that I bought because I'm a Newcastle fan. As you can see, I'm wearing a Shearer jersey right here. I don't know whether you guys can see it. Let me see. I hope you guys can see it. So it's a Shearer jersey from Simon. I'm a huge Newcastle fan. So I have Alexander Isak in the team right now, so I'm pretty excited for that also. So I have a lot of good under 23. So because of that, I need to get a goalkeeper, right? I might buy back Bilal Bayanzik because I made some profit from him. I might buy him back, although he just had a freaking insane match right now. So yeah, or maybe I should buy Sasaki, man. Because Sasaki, talking about goalkeepers, right, guys? Masuto Sasaki, right? Yeah. So if you don't know, Marcel is one of the up and coming. So he has an LT. Oh my god, he's down to 93 euros. Oh my god, should I just buy him? Because their next match, I mean, okay, not really. Okay, so Urawa and Kawasaki are tough matches, but Kawasaki does not actually. Urawa does not score well. Jubilee will be easy match for them. Kawasaki is the one that's going to get hammered. But look at his scores, man. Oh my god. Ever since, right? Oh my god. 4, 38, 0. He conceded 6 goals. And that was after, like, he was going through a pretty crazy run. So I don't know, man. This is going to be tough, man. Sasaki. But he's so cheap, man. Under 23 goalkeeper for below 1k. But that's the thing, right? Even if I buy him, but if he gets 0 points, what's the point of actually buying him? Which is why I don't want to get into rest. But I need to get under 23 goalkeeper soon. So it's either him. Another one that I really like is actually Bilal. Bilal Bayazit. Yeah. 127 is pretty okay, Okay, actually I did sell him for a loss, not for a profit, but doesn't matter. But yeah, he's pretty okay. 1,227. It's only 0.95. Actually, even his rare is pretty okay. He plays every match right now. He's in a good run of form there, as you can see. Pretty solid, good AAs, because I think THISKIDIS40'S is in the best team also. So yeah, so I think that's one area that you can kind of look at. So yeah, so gonna get some. So yeah, like I said before, I want to get continue to get more gallery players, good under 23 players, and then see how well we do, right? So yeah, so that's where I'm at right at the moment. I don't have the biggest, I would say, I don't have the biggest gallery in many ways. And now even with my rares not even in it, it's going to be even lesser. But it's okay, man. I still enjoy the game. Still going to continue on. And then we'll see how it goes, man. We'll see how things play out. Whether this move that I make, moving out of rest, and then kind of reinvesting into more limiteds is going to work. I need to cut down. I have like 10 goalkeepers. I probably don't need 10 goalkeepers also. So yeah, man, that's basically it, man. I think my next few videos, I'll probably kind of do a video on second division players. I think that's the plan. I mean, top second division that I've kind of scouted. I have a pretty nice list of them that you guys can kind of take into. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a video on that, and then continue on, man. I'll just show you a little bit on my next game week. So I have a couple of. I managed to. I have like about 4 teams for the next game week. So let me just run through them with you. So my all-star is basically going to be a bunch of League 2 players. So this is my Met stat. Albi Jallo, Mazis, and Mikatsu, which are all also, by the way, under 23s. Except Mazis. I think Mazis just aged out. And then I have this Christopher Perry, who's probably one of the better performances in terms of AA in the League 2 Championship. And Verhoes, man, who's been pretty on fire as AZ's goalkeeper. So I have like 5 of them right here that I'm going to do. So that's my all-star team. My American team, I actually bought some players. Pretty cheap. I bought Jordan Morris and Alex Rodan, keeping Bernadeschi, Glesnes, and Eloy Room. Be good to get a tier 2, tier 3 from this. And then specialist is where I'm a bit worried about Yabro because Colorado Rapids against Nashville is probably one of the best scoring teams, and he just had a howler match against. So we'll see how it goes. But he's probably the only under 40 goalkeeper that's available right now. Jason Pendant, a guy from League 2, also under 40, so that's why these two are here. Del Clark, Cooks, and Higuain, are very good. Gets decisive and AA. So hopefully, yeah, the prize pool is. Let me see how the prize pool is. Do we have? Yeah, still have Stars. Still pretty exciting. We'll see how it goes. So have some faith in this. And then the underdog is more of a bit of a throwaway team. Not really throwaway. I think Bukema in Maiga is good players. It's just that Chana Tip, man. Chana Tip, I don't know whether we'll play. I have to do a bit more research to see whether I'm going to play Chana Tip on. The rest all definitely will play. It's just Chana Tip, man, to see whether he will play or not. So yeah, that will be my game week 301 teams. Hopefully I got some rewards in the midweek. Maybe I'll get some rewards now. Even though my rewards in week was pretty shit, but it's okay. It's okay. We move. So yeah, man. Thank you so much, guys, for joining in. Like I said, I'll do a video on the League 2 clubs, as soon as I can. In the meantime, make sure you please enjoy my content. If you enjoy my content, please definitely give a like, comment, share. And secondly, like I said, man, and always enjoy, always have fun with Sorare, man. It's just a game, guys. I know there's been a lot of like people talking about this, talking about that. In the end, it's a fantasy game. Where we have ups and downs, man. I am still a big believer. I have a lot of belief in Sorare in many ways. And yeah, man, I'm hoping for bigger things to come in, bigger leagues, Premier League, please, incoming, Nicholas. Let's go. Okay, so in the end, I think I'll end it right here. Thank you so much for watching, and always have fun with Sorare. Peace.